My name is Marcus, and welcome to my channel. Man, if you don't get this corny ass ninja out of here. What's up, y'all? Martech79 here. The first official footage of Sonic the Hedgehog 4, the movie, has premiered. A teaser, the trailer, whatever, and I want to react to it. I'm excited. I have not seen it yet, so let's get right to it, man. This is the first official footage. This a logo reveal of Sonic the Hedgehog 4, even though pretty clear that the logo is Sonic the Hedgehog 4, but, you know, I don't know. So let's just get right to it here, man. Amy's hammer, nice, slamming it to the wall. I like it. Oh, looks like some blue streaks of energy. Sonic and the blue Chaos Emerald. Looks like, oh, there's Eggman. Oh, Eggman's alive. Eggman's alive. Oh, Knuckles and Tails, of course, obviously. Oh, Shadow's back. I didn't know if Shadow was going to be back. Oh, we got Tom and old girl. And there's our girl. There's Amy, the pink Chaos Emerald. Oh, there's Metal Sonic. Nice. Oh, then they talk about Chaos, too. There's a whole lot of mention of Chaos in that teaser. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let me just, oh, shoot. Are we getting some Metal Sonic and Chaos action? That's a whole lot of mentioning of Chaos there. Y'all tell me what you think, man. There was Eggman's voice in the voiceover there, or Jim Carrey, whoever. So definitely some reveals here. So obviously Eggman met his demise in Sonic 3, so we thought. Apparently he survived, and he's making his return in Sonic the Hedgehog 4, because, you know, how the heck can you do any kind of a Sonic movie without Dr. Eggman? I don't know, I feel like that's impossible, to say the least, so that makes sense in my opinion. You know, of course, we have, you know, the core Sonic team, Sonic and Knuckles and Tails making their return to take on Metal Sonic. I didn't know if Shadow was going to make his return or not, so that's very cool to see that Shadow is indeed making a return to Sonic 4 as well. I don't necessarily see him joining, like he's not supposed to join Team Sonic. He's supposed to just stick to himself, stay on his own, but he's only supposed to join the fray when it's just a worldwide threat that's threatening the world. And then, like, he hops in and helps out the squad or whatever, but he's definitely not the type that just hangs out with Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. It's just not his personality. You know, he's still fighting his own demons, so on and so forth whatsoever, but I am happy to see his return. You know, Amy eventually will join Team Sonic as well. She's coming from apparently a desolate future that's going to involve Metal Sonic and Dr. Eggman that actually did take over the Earth from her world. So that's what it's looking like for me. You know, Amy is going to travel back in time to recruit Team Sonic from either the past or the present, and try to maybe bring them to her future to save her future, or maybe she's just coming to warn them, kind of like a future Trunks situation from Dragon Ball, to just warn them like, hey, this is what's coming and they're gonna take y'all out, so y'all need to go here and take them out first before they take y'all out. So I'm very excited to see what they decide to do with that situation for sure. I do find it funny that they had this whole trailer come out. I'm like, still on Sonic the Hedgehog 4 logo reveal, title reveal. Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Shocker. Which is fine. You know, I'm a 90s kid, so I mean the core Sonic franchise from the Sega Genesis. I mean, we had Sonic the original, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles. Definitely wasn't any really original title, thought, or anything put into it, I feel like, until Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. I mean, but obviously, this core movie is going to be based off of Sonic CD, and the only reason they called it Sonic CD was because the Sonic CD made its premiere on the Sega CD. So I can appreciate it for that for sure. Definitely going back to my premonitions, I mean, is Chaos, the Chaos Emerald monster from the ancient Echidna tribe, the true protector of the Master Emerald, is he going to make an appearance in this movie? Man, I would love to see it. But it I almost don't want to see it though, because it's almost like Metal Sonic is such a pure Sonic enemy. He needs his own movie to flourish, and then Chaos is such a prominent final boss in the Sonic franchise. And Sonic Adventure was easily one of my favorite stories in the entire video game franchise. I feel like Chaos needs his own movie to really flesh out his story as well. That's where we get to Call and the history of the Echidna tribe. Maybe we'll get a more fleshed out backstory of the owl. I can't think of the owl's name that takes care of Sonic back on Mobius when he's a kid, and the Echidna tribe that the Owl tribe is fighting against. So I feel like that could tie back to more of Sonic's origins as well. You know, all that is supposed to come together. It's all supposed to be connected, and Chaos is supposed to be the center of that, of where the manifestation of the Mastered Emerald and the Chaos Emeralds come from. You know, he was the first true ancient protector of the emeralds. Huh? I'm sure, you know, if you're a Sonic fan, you don't need this history lesson from me, but for those that are new to the channel or are new to the Sonic franchise, this is what this is about. This is me pulling from all of the core knowledge of the Sonic video game franchise, the Sonic comics, so on and so forth. So hopefully you can appreciate the effort that goes into the knowledge that is showcased here. Quite frankly, I've mentioned it before in previous videos, but what I want to see a more of a Sonic CD combined with a Sonic Heroes style, you know, story combination where they're going back in time to save the past, the present, and the future. Where and Sonic Team is going back into the past to save the past, and then they go back into the future where Eggman and Metal Sonic have taken over and they save the future, and then they head back into the present and save the present as well. That's the core storyline of Sonic CD. Where then Sonic Heroes is where you have a Shadow, but you also have like Omega and Rogue coming in. I don't think Omega and Rogue are going to make an appearance in this movie, but I feel like we're gonna get story elements from Sonic Heroes into this movie to kind of, you know, spread out the pipeline of the story. It's going to be a situation where Metal Sonic is collecting all of the data from Team Sonic, as in like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. He's gonna, you know, acquire Dr. Eggman's genius. He's gonna get the future technology from, you know, Eggman and Amy, and he's gonna, you know, maybe combine that information. You know, but I feel like a core piece of Sonic Heroes, if you played that game, you know where I'm going. He has the information from Perfect Chaos as well. As we know, Chaos is the water monster that appears in Sonic Adventure, but specifically he grabs that, you know, data from Perfect Chaos after he collects all the Chaos Emeralds and turns into the ancient water god. You know, he utilizes that information to turn into Metal Madness. So I think in some kind of capacity that's going to get utilized, and I think that's maybe where Chaos makes his first appearance, so that Metal Sonic can turn into Metal Madness, and that will probably most likely be the final, you know, boss style character for the movie, where Sonic is going to have to transform into Super Sonic, and hopefully, you know, Tails and Knuckles get some level of super forms as well. I do hope that they take this moment of time to fix the conundrum of Sonic Heroes of not officially giving Knuckles and Tails their super forms from the Genesis era. Take this opportunity and give Tails and Knuckles some super forms as well, so that they can team up with Sonic, so that they can take out the Metal Madness. That's the pipe dream of mine. Don't mind me. I think they should do it. Just saying. I never understood that when I was a kid playing through Sonic Heroes. You turn Sonic into Super Sonic, but just put golden orbs around Knuckles and Tails. That never did not blow my mind. I don't get it. Why not just give them their super forms from the Genesis era, from the comics? I don't know. Somebody explain it to me. I'm all ears. I would love to hear it. Yeah. Also very curious on the love story between Sonic and Amy. I mentioned this in previous videos as well, but I think they're gonna flip it around, where Sonic is gonna fall in love with Amy, and then Amy is gonna eventually recoup those feelings. Rather, in the video game franchise, we know Amy has a little girl crush on Sonic, and eventually Sonic recoups those feelings after they grow up or whatever, in like future timelines or whatever storylines or whatever that people have created over the years. In the present timeline, I think in Sonic Frontiers or whatever, they're still friends, but it's almost like Amy's feelings for Sonic have, you know, more matured from like a crazy young girl crush into, you know, into a standard cemented friendship that will eventually blossom into a romance as they grow older together. But, you know, for the movie 2026 Society, I feel like they're gonna go the route, and, you know, stay with me here, how I've been seeing certain franchises go with their love stories and whatnot. I feel like Sonic is going to see Amy in action, and he's going to develop a crush for her, and he's going to be chasing her throughout the movie to help her save the future. And I think it's going to be in a reverse, where Amy's going to be like, all right, calm down. You know, if that happens, just remember, you saw it here first. You saw it here first. I'm calling it now, man. I'm calling it now. That's how I think it's going to play out. I don't know, just, because, today's society has a horrific habit of making a lot of its male heroes and counterparts stupid. So, not saying that they're going to make Sonic stupid, but they're going to make him act all goofy and go through like all these different feelings and stuff that you get when you develop a crush for somebody. I think he's not going to be able to maintain his coolness. He's going to be all goofy and dumbfounded and start tripping over himself to, showcase his affections for Amy and trying to get her to fall in love with him. So that's how I feel about it. If it doesn't happen, it is what it is. But that's how I think it's going to happen. Okay, that's really all I got for this one, man. Just a quick little teaser from Sonic the Hedgehog 4, the first official image. I'm super excited about it. Comes out March of next year. So we get Mario in a month, and we get Sonic literally within a year. Can't beat that, man. Listen, I'm as a 90s kid, I'm living in a dream world right now. We have a storied franchise of movies with Mario, and we have a storied franchise of blockbuster movies with Sonic. It's the best of both worlds. I'm just waiting on them to combine and have a Mario versus Sonic movie, and then eventually get that Smash Brothers movie. That's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying. I'll be waiting. Hopefully I won't be too old when it actually happens. And with that, we'll end it there, man. So if you enjoy this type of content, you know what to do. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. I have been a fan of the Sonic franchise since its inception in 1991. That's how long I've been playing the games, since it got created. Literally, since I was a 4-year-old boy. So if you're interested in the games and the movies and the TV shows and the comics, you're definitely in the right place, man. You can follow me at youtube.com/markjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, thank you guys for the years of support, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.